Hi guys, and welcome to my page. I am so tired. This is me. I still got my night dress on, sweater, because I live in cozy cardigans. Love them. I worked the night shift last night. I came home. I literally had 3 hours of sleep. I woke up because I was having some pain, took some medication, couldn't go back to sleep, and I've just been up ever since. Then my Yesties and I, so if you don't know what Yesties are my sisters in the unique business. So we are working on a special project and realize my picture needs to be done today. So I have to get from this post night shift mode to looking a little more glam. I gotta cover up these under eye bags and pull myself together a little bit. So thank you for tuning in to keep me company while I do this. As I said, I am very tired. I'm super tired. I just warmed up another coffee to sip on while I'm doing this, but we can do it. I can do it. I do have to go back to work tonight. But I don't know if I'll have another nap. I probably won't. Chances are I won't. I just don't sleep well post night shift. But hi, Bernice. Thanks for tuning in. Anyways, let's get this party started. As you guys hop in, if you are seeing the red live button when you're hopping in here, that means that you are catching me live. And so I just want you to say, hey, give me a wave, let me know that you are here. Sometimes it shows me who's tuning in and sometimes it doesn't. But when you do comment, I will most likely see that. So you can just go ahead and, like I said, give me a wave or say, hey, just let me know that you're here. If you are tuning in to this video right now and you don't see that red live button, it means that you missed me live, but you are catching the replay. And I love to know who tunes in and catches the replay as well. So just comment replay or sorry I missed you or something like that, just to let me know that you did tune in. I'm just going to put this headband on, just keep my hair back a little bit while I'm doing this. Ugh. There we go. Gotta keep the hair out of my face a bit. I'm just gonna take this out, put that back in later. So as you can see though, my face is nice and glowy and super soft. And that is because I did my skincare. I washed my face, I toned my face, I put my serum on and my moisturizer. Always have to take care of your skin before you do any makeup, because if your skin doesn't look good, your makeup's not going to look good. So skincare is step number 1, and that is done. So I'm just going to do the same thing that I have been doing for the past little bit. I just want to make sure that my makeup goes on as good as it can and stays on long. So I'm actually going to just put a little bit of setting spray on my face first before I put on my makeup. This is going to wake me up. All right, and I'm just gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna use my primer. I'm sorry for all the sighing. That's just me. I'm just tired. I'm sorry. So then once this is dry, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my primer, and this is the new mattifying primer that just released the beginning of this month. And you guys, I have to say, it is my favorite, and you guys know that I have dry skin. So, I wasn't sure how this was going to work for me, just because I am dry. I was afraid it was going to dry out my skin too much, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all, and I absolutely love it. This has been the best primer that I have used, and it makes my makeup look flawless. So, definitely my favorite, mattifying primer. If you're interested in that, there are a couple different ways that you can get that. One of them being my base face collection. That is on promo right now for the month of April. So you have until the end of April to get that. And that comes with your primer and your primer and your foundation of choice. So it can be any foundation except for spray. That can also include your BB cream. Oh, so I got some on my lip. And it comes with a brush. So I would recommend the Kabuki brush, but you can get if you are, maybe you already have a kabuki brush, you can get any brush that you prefer. You don't have to get the kabuki brush. But that is the Base Face promo for April. So that's only on until the end of the month. If you want that, just comment Base Face. It can be purchased, of course, on its own. And if you do want that, just comment primer. And I'll let you know all the details on getting that. Okay, so mattifying primer. Setting spray first, you guys. So that's done. Now, because I do have to be picture worthy, I want to make sure that my complexion looks amazing and as flawless as possible. So I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna use both my BB cream and I'm going to use my liquid foundation as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put on my BB cream first, and I just put this on the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna use my fingers like that and tap it all over my face. Like so. When you look super crazy, that's how you know you got it done right. And then I'm just gonna blend that in with my fingers first. So this is just BB cream, which is a light coverage, and it's perfect for people with dry skin because it just adds a little bit of moisture. It's very creamy, and you can just apply it kind of like a moisturizer with your fingers, but it gives you that added coverage, so it does just even out your complexion a little bit. So I have noticed, I will say, that using the primer with the BB cream just bumps up the coverage a little bit more. So using the BB cream on its own is going to be a light coverage, but then when you use the primer with it, especially this mattifying primer, it just amps up the coverage. It's super good. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to use my liquid foundation as well. So I'm just going to put this on over top of that and then blend it all together. And remember, this is a liquid mineral, so you just have to give it a really good shake first before you use it, okay? Just to mix everything back together. And in case you were wondering, in my BB cream, I use the color Bisque, and in my liquid foundation, I am using the color Organza. I'll just put like 6 or 7 drops on there. And now I already have like a base layer on, so I may not need as much of this today as I do when I'm using just the liquid foundation on its own. And so I'm just doing the same thing that I showed you guys yesterday. I just like to stipple it on at first. And then I'll blend it a little more after. Don't forget to say, hey guys, let me know where you're tuning in from, what you are doing today. I hope you all are having a great day. The weather looks really nice here in Grand Falls. I don't know what it's like where you are. I haven't been out though. Like I said, I was asleep post night shift, but I didn't sleep very long, and then I wasn't feeling the greatest when I first got up, so I've just been laying on the couch on my heating pad, sipping on coffee. Remember to blend down your neck once you get to your jawline. Make sure it's blended and then pull it down to blend it into your neck, because nobody wants to see that line at your jawline. All right, I think that should be pretty good. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little concealer as well. And this is mineral base as well, so just make sure you give that a good shake. And if you're curious about the color of my concealer is actually the same color as the same name color, but it does go on lighter because it is more opaque. It's the same name, it's Organza as well in my concealer. So this is not the absolute lightest one, it's the next step up from that. So I'm just putting, I don't need a lot, just putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use a concealer brush just to get it right in the corners. Because this is where we are the darkest. Like that. And then I'm going to take my little itty bitty baby beauty blender, and I'm just going to spray my setting spray on there. And then I just kind of like massage it into the beauty blender a little. And then I just dab. So start in the corner where it's thickest, and then you just dab. You don't want to pull. You just dab all the way across and bring it across your under eye to cover up those bags, those dark circles, those lines, and you just keep dabbing until it's blended. And you look to the sky. I make weird faces, I'm sorry. But that's just how it works. I don't want to poke myself in the eye. And when I do anything, I don't know about you guys, but when I do anything with my eyes, I have to open my mouth. Otherwise, it doesn't work. There we go. I think that makes me look a little lighter under the eyes, don't you think? Perfect. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit more setting spray on my beauty blender, and then we'll do the other eye. It looks like such a gorgeous day out there. Maybe after I should go for a little walk, just to get some fresh air. Maybe that'll help me feel a little bit better. We'll see. We'll see how much energy I have after I've done this and I've done my little photo shoot I have to do. Just a selfie photo shoot. I'm not doing anything outrageous or anything. But I don't know if I finished telling you guys about that. We're working on a special project. So we just needed to do some pictures, all of us that are on the team. And that's what we're doing today. So this is why I have to make sure that I get this done before I get too tired or before I get rushed. I want to make sure that my makeup looks good so I can get my picture done. So after that, after I do my picture, maybe I will go for a little walk or something. All right, you guys. I think that's pretty good. And I'm just going to set everything now. Before I do the rest of my makeup, I just like to add this layer just to make sure that my base face is set before I go and put anything else on my face. Excuse me. And we just let that dry. I just like to tap it in sometimes too. Hi Charlotte. Thanks for tuning in again today. I'm just going to put a little concealer there too, you guys. I should have done this before, but just to add a little lightness here. All right, and I should have had my brushes out. I'm just looking for my eyebrow brush. So the other thing that I do before I do the rest of my makeup is I take my eyebrow brush. I hate it when you can see makeup on your eyebrows. It drives me crazy. Same thing as like when you get the line at the bottom of your jaw. So take your eyebrow brush and just brush through your eyebrows just to get rid of any harsh lines that are there from your makeup before you do anything else. Oh, thank you, Bernice. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows next. It seems I have this out. So I'm just using a pencil. And I just do like little strokes, you guys. So I follow the line first on the bottom, just for this beginning part. And then I just do small strokes upwards, just to kind of make it look a little more natural. And then I just follow the top line. I just do small strokes to get it in there. And then I don't like my eyebrow to be, excuse me, super dark. So then I always just use the brush again and just kind of brush that through, and that just softens the look a little. Right? So it still looks pretty natural. It just looks a little more put together. All right. And unfortunately the eyebrow pencils, except for the blonde ones, are out of stock right now, but they are supposed to be restocked, I think in June. So if you're wanting to get one of these in brown or black, we just gotta wait a little bit longer. And actually, for anyone that's local, I have a couple of blonde ones on the way. Actually, blonde is too late for me, but if I have any friends that are blonde and you're looking to get one, then I do have some on the way. So just shoot me a message and I can hook you up with one of those. I just always follow the natural line of my eyebrow. And then just use the brush again. So I just brush it up. And then I follow the line down over. All right. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit, I'll wipe off the majority of this, just put a tiny bit of concealer underneath here. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender just to dab that out a bit. This will just lighten up that brow, but also by putting a little tiny bit of concealer on your eyelid, and by tiny bit I mean a really like insignificant amount, very small amount. By putting that on your lid before you apply your eyeshadows, it's actually going to make the colors of the eyeshadows just pop a little bit more. Eye primer would also work really well for that. But if you have concealer that you're using already, then why not just use your concealer? And I'm just going to dab this out. Hopefully now this will last all day, all night. I have to work again tonight, so I'm going back to work at 8. We'll see how this holds up. It held up pretty good though this morning. The only thing was wearing the mask with the makeup on. Then my where the mask hit, like right around here on my cheeks, it was just like rubbed a little. It's like a little dry. And that was just from having the mask on. All right. So, what am I going to do in my eyes today? I'm pretty sure I'm going to use, I have this in mind. Hi, palette. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to use my palette number 2. Diction palette number 2. This one right here. Palette number 2 is not available anymore. It is sold out. It's one of our products that was retired. So it is sold out. However, I did see a post a couple days ago about our colors that you like, our single shade colors that are pretty close to matching some of these colors. So if there's anything that you're interested, if you wanted to know how you can still get some of these shades, I know palette number 2 is very popular. A lot of people like it. So if you're interested in palette number 2 and you missed your chance to get it before it was sold out, then just shoot me a message and I can let you know the colors that would kind of match these colors. They're not maybe 100% the same, but they're very similar. So then you could build your own custom quad palette if you wanted to, or there is, or you can just buy it like single on its own as well. So I'm just gonna take, what color am I gonna start with? I think I'm gonna take the color Perplex to start to do my like brow bone area. And I'm just using a fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna tap it in first along my brow bone there. I have a lot of product on there. I'm just gonna blow it up a little bit more. And then I'm just going to just sweep that across. The other thing is I forgot I have the concealer on. So the concealer, like I said, makes your colors pop so much more. It's awesome. So we're just gonna use circular motions just to blend this. And I will blend again after. Once I get all my colors on, I like to take a big blending brush and then blend them all together after. So I do blend in the beginning, but I blend more after to blend all the colors that I'm using together. So this color on this palette is called Perplex, this one that I'm using right now. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm just going to tap it on first onto my brow bone area. Again, I feel like I have too much, but that's okay. It's all trial and error, you guys. So I just dab it. And then for this side, for whatever reason, this side, my eyelid kind of tends to like crinkle a little. So I just kind of like hold this while I'm blending. I just kind of hold a little bit of pressure on my eye there so that it doesn't like buckle and crease and then give me those lines as I'm doing this. So I'm just using circular motions with my brush and just going back and forth over this brow bone down to like where my crease is, just to try to blend it a little more. Just gonna take some of the excess off of my brush. It's funny how one side ends up being darker than the other. I'm just gonna wipe some of this off a little. Hi Trista and hi Christina. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I hope you're all having a great day. Enjoying some of the sunshine. Okay, I will blend more after I do the other colors. All right, now, where's this one? So I like a lot of shimmer. You guys know that already. So what I'm gonna do, these ones here are lighter shimmer colors. So what I'm gonna do, but this one is super shimmery, I'm actually going to put this one on first, the Hopeless, over my entire lower lid here. And then I'm gonna go back over and put this Blissful on top, which will just make it like pop so much more and give it a little more depth, a little more shimmer. So this one is Hopeless. And I'm just using it again, another like fluffy brush. And I'm just putting that over my lid. I'll put a little dab like in the corner. I'm getting lots of pop-ups, you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to take my my fluffier, it's a crease brush. It's not exactly a fluffy crease brush, but it's a little bit fluffier than like just a plain crease brush, if that makes any sense. And then I'm going to use the color Cocky and go right into my crease in the outside corner. So this is just going to add some more depth to your eye. So just do this outside V or outside corner, whatever you want to call it. And then I push it into my crease. You guys, I have to do my hair after this too, because like I said, I have to take some photos. So what should I do to my hair? That's what I need to know. I'm thinking I'll probably just put some curls in it, but then I didn't know if I should curl it or if I should straighten it. What do you think I should do? Tell me your vote in the comment section. straight or curly. So this color is a color Khaki. And again, palette number 2 is sold out and it is retired. So it's not coming back, but there are colors in these single shades that you can create your own customizable palette. And there are some shades that are very similar to these. So we can create your own custom palette if you were looking for palette number 2. If you were looking for palette number 2 and it was sold out before you could get your hands on it, then we can create a custom palette for you based on the colors that are in here. Sorry, my nose is itchy now. So now that I have that on, I'm just going to go back. So I'm just going to use the same brush that I used for this light color Hopeless, and I'm just going to go in and take the Blissful, and I'm just going to go right in the center. Just look how much more like glimmer that adds. I love this one. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just adding that right to the center of my eye. I love the shimmer. So I'm just going to take my big blending brush that I have here now, and I'm just going to blend these colors together a little bit. So I'm just going into my crease and up along that upper color that's on my brow bone and right into the outside corner, and I'm just blending them together. And I'm just using circular motions with this big blending brush and starting from the outside and just working my way in, but I'm not going all the way to the inside, and I'm just kind of staying like to my crease and brow bone area. And I'm just gonna take a clean one of these just to gently wipe off any of the excess that may have fallen. And you guys, you can, like, just, if you do feel like you have a bit too much, you could just go back over that with your concealer. Just put a little dab of concealer and then just blend that in after as well, if you needed to. All right, so you guys know what I'm going to do on my eyes. I'm going to use my Dip and Draw eyeliner because I love it. It's my favorite. So this is the Dip and Draw eyeliner, which is a liquid eyeliner, and it is in the color black. There we go. Hi, Susan. Thanks for tuning in. Sometimes there are little globs that come off, so make sure you get those before you start putting it on your eye. And again, I don't go all the way when I'm doing my liquid eyeliner. When I'm doing any eyeliner for that matter, I don't go all the way to the inside. I go about 3/4 of the way across my lid. And then, especially using the liquid eyeliner, I just do super small strokes and just connect the dots. This side I kind of made a little bit thicker. So we're just going to try to even that up now a little bit. Just right here. You guys, the thing that I do love about the liquid eyeliner is that the liquid eyeliner, I mean, it doesn't say that it's waterproof, but it's basically waterproof. It stays put. Once it's on and it's dry, it's not going anywhere. It is staying exactly where you put it, which I love about it. And time for lashes. I'm just going to curl my lashes. And I think today, I don't normally use a primer with my 4D, but because I am, you know, you guys know, if you have watched my last couple of videos, you know that my 4D mascara is getting down super, super low. So I'm going to go ahead and use my primer today as well, in addition to the 4D mascara, to give me some dramatic lashes before I go taking some pictures. The other thing, which I forgot to do before I started curling my lashes, is I like to just take my eyebrow brush and just kind of brush through my lashes as well. And that just kind of gets rid of any of that debris from your shadows that may have fallen on there. And it will just give you a little easier application. Hi, Lil. So this is the lash primer. Lash primer is available on its own as well, but you can pair it with your favorite mascara and save a little money if that is something you're interested in. And you guys, if you missed my post earlier, I am running the lash promo all this week until the 30th to finish off the month. Closing off the month with a lash promo. So anybody who purchases any lash product, either on its own, in a duo, in a trio, whatever, but anyone who purchases anything for your lashes, they're also getting their name entered into a draw for a free gift from me at the end of the month. So if you're interested, get your orders in before the 30th. Or just comment lashes in the comment section if you want more info, and I will contact you. In case you don't know what a lash primer is, this lash primer is a product, is going to it's going to help to add a little bit more length to your lashes. It's going to help to separate your lashes. It's actually going to help to curl your lashes before you put on your mascara. So it just adds a little more volume, a little more oomph to any mascara that you are using. But this one in particular is also very nourishing for your lashes. It's infused with a lot of vitamins and nutrients to keep your own natural lashes very healthy, and will help promote growth as well, in addition to the serum. So I'm just going to let that kind of dry a little. This side's still super tacky. This one's not too bad. I'm just going to, I like to make sure that it's pretty well dry before I actually go and put on my mascara though. Hey Mom, thanks for tuning in. I see that I have a lot of missed messages in our family chat that I'm going to have to catch up on. So I'll do that after. So just, as I said before, this one that I have right now is very, very close to being completely done. I'm down to the end of the barrel here. So that's why I'm making sure. But even on a full one, before you take your wand out, you just kind of want to move it around inside just to make sure that you're getting all those fibers and stuff onto your brush before you pull it out, okay? And then when you pull it out, just make sure you wipe off any of the excess because you don't need too much. It's better to start with less and build than it is to have too much, and then you won't get as even of an application. So start at the base of your lashes, wiggle and roll. So wiggle at the base and then roll it up to the tips. Oh, I definitely can't wait for my new mascara to get here. I just have to get a little more product because it's almost gone. But yeah, mine should be here. I ordered it when I was ordering things to do up the bundles, the beauty bundles for you guys. So I'm hoping that my new one should be here on Tuesday. Maybe even Monday. We'll see. Girl, that looks not too bad, right? And I'm so sad I cannot find my white eyeliner to save my life. I have no idea where it is. I've searched the bathroom. I've searched my purse just in case I put it in my purse. But it's not there. It's not in my beauty box that I have here, which is what I store everything in. All of my products. It's not there. I have no idea what happened to it. So I did order another one though, because all of the colored eyeliners are retiring. And I love that one. I love the white, especially. And I love my navy and purple as well. So I ordered those. But I definitely love my white. So I'm super sad that I don't have it right now to put on, because that just makes your eyes pop a little bit more as well, you guys. Just makes your eyes look so much more alert when you just put it on your lower waterline. So I'm going to try to, I should have maybe done that before I put on mascara, but I'm going to try to do it with maybe just with a little bit of my highlighter from my eyeshadow palette. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Yes, there is a lot. Oh, messages. I was just trying to figure out what you're talking about. Yes. I've been getting from right from the time I started this video. I've been getting a ton of pop-ups. So I've missed a lot of messages. Alright, you guys, I think I'm getting there. I'm getting my lashes built. They're looking a lot better. And actually, you can actually see lashes now. You couldn't before. So I'm happy with that. I'm just going to try to get these little guys in here. Again, mascara face, sorry. Alright, so like I said, let's see, I've got a Q-tip here. First of all, I'm just gonna get anything out of my eye there. And I'm just going to take this. I feel like I have something in my eye, although I don't see it. I'm just going to take a Q-tip. I'm going to try this. I've never done this before. And I'm going to take that color Romantic. Remember how I said I like to do the white liner on my my lower waterline? So I can't find that. I'm just going to try this, see if this works. What do you think? It might brighten me up a little. A little. Probably should have done this though before I put on my mascara. But yeah, I think that helps to brighten up my eyes a bit. And make me look a little more awake. Because I still don't feel very awake. All right. So I'm just going to use my blush brush here now. And do a little bit of bronzer contour. And again, you want to start like underneath your cheekbone. So it's not on, like when you're putting blush on, you're going to start on your cheekbone. So if you want to contour to give yourself a little more like sunken in look, or not sunken in, but a little more sculpted look, then and a great way to find that is to just kind of suck your cheeks in. Wherever that line is, you go right in there with your brush and then follow it up to your hairline. And stay like right underneath your cheekbone. Okay? Don't worry, I'm gonna blend this a little more. I'm just getting it on there first. And you guys, I'm not a professional. This is the bulk of my contouring skills. I've never contoured in my entire life other than what I've done with my bronzer over the years. So like, this is it. I'm no pro at contouring, let me tell you. And then they say you could do this. I'm gonna try this too. Put it on the side of your nose a little. I didn't put very much there. I'm just using what was left over on my brush. And now I'm going to switch from my little brush to a bigger powder brush. And I'm just going to get a little more on there, but not a lot. I'm just going to tap off the excess. And I'm just going to blend that with my bigger brush. So I'm going into that line that was there, and then I'm just going to blend it upwards to my cheek. And I'm just going to go across my hairline right above my like my two eyes on the bone here, but I'm going to leave the center free. And I'm just doing very lightly because I don't want it to look super dark. And I want it to make sure that it's blended after. And then I'm also just going to go over my chin and down along my jawline. Right here, just to make it look a little more sculpted. And again, like down at my jawline, I don't go darker, and I don't tend to use the smaller brush. You can, but I like to just use the bigger brush with what's left over. And then now there should be not very much left on my brush, and then I just really blend. So I blend upwards and out to the hairline. And the thing with bronzer is that you just want to put it like where the sun is going to naturally hit you to give you that like sun-kissed glow. And I'm just going to use a little powder, or sorry, a little blush. And I'm going to use this color again today. This is called Surreal. And I feel like this color really matches palette number 2, Eyes. So I'm going to go with that one. With my blush, I don't like my blush to be super dark. So I'm just going to try to like brush off the excess of that bronzer that was on there before. I'm just using the same blush brush. And I'm just going to get it into my brush, tap it into your brush, and then just tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to go very lightly. So you want to start on the apple of your cheeks with your blush. So smile, this meaty part that pops up, that's where you want to start with your blush. So just stipple it a little first. And the same thing like what you did with your bronzer, you want to work it up to your hairline, okay? Like so. And then I'm just gonna add a little highlighter on top of this. This is the Luminizer stick. This is also being discontinued. It does still come in, I don't know if the Luminizer powder I think is sticking around. So and I have both the powder and the stick finish. This is like a cream to powder, so it just goes on like a stick. It's super easy to put on. You can blend it with your fingers, you can blend it with a brush, or it comes in a powder, and the powder is actually part of this beauty box as well, you guys. So the Presenter beauty box, the Luminizer powder is in there, along with everything that I use for my lashes comes in that beauty box as well. So I'm just going to use the cream to powder one here today, actually. So this one, like I said, is being discontinued, but if you are interested, I think it is still available right now. It's just once they're sold out and they're gone for good, because they're being retired. So I don't go right underneath my eyes. I just go to the very top of my cheekbones just to add a little light. You can see how like the light hits that now. Don't worry, I'm going to blend that a little. And I'm just going to do the center of my forehead, center of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and just right there on my chin. And that's just adding a little light and shimmer to your face, giving you that nice natural glow. And with this stuff, you can blend this with your fingers. I actually like to blend this one with my fingers, but I do want to blend in my blush and stuff a little bit as well. So I'm just going to take that big brush that I had before. Actually, I have another brush that I haven't used, so perhaps I'll use this one, because now there's no product on there, and that will just help me to blend it. So I'm just going to blend it all upward and outward with my powder brush. And then this part, I'm just going to blend with my finger. When I go to work tonight, people are going to be like, where are you going? Why do you have your makeup all done like that? Oh, well, I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to be wearing a mask all night. So no one's really going to see it. But you'll see my eyes. All right, you guys. So that's it for that. Lips. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with my lips. What will I do? What will I do? I wish I had my pouty liner. I don't have my pouty liner. I don't want my lips to be too dark because I feel like my eyes are very dramatic. So I don't want my lips to be too dark. I think what I might do is use my color. I have the lighter stain, and I'm just going to actually keep it lighter instead of building it. So I'm just going to outline. This one is peachy. It doesn't really 100% match, but I cover it up a little bit anyways with the stain. But with the stain, you just want to give yourself a guideline of where to stay inside the lines. So I'm just going to use Sappy. Thanks, Mom. This is Sappy, right? Yes. So Sappy is a lighter stain. That's so pretty. So I think I'll probably just do the 2 coats of the Sappy once it's dry. What do you think, you guys? Now that my eyelashes are dry, I just like to like push on them a little. I just feel like that gives them a little more lift. All right. That is pretty well dry. So I'm just gonna go back with a second coat. The thing with stain is if you do get it outside of the lines, you want to kind of wipe it off fairly quickly so that it doesn't soak in. And you guys, all of these fabulous stains, you know how much I love my stains because they're super long wear. They last forever on your lips. They are all being retired as well. So once they're gone, they're gone. If you wanted to try them, get your hands on them. Make sure you act quickly before they're gone, because once they're gone for good. All right, you guys, I think that is it. I might just add a little bit of shimmer because I like my shimmer. So I might just add my Touch a la Mode stick again and just tap that on there, right in the center. Just to add a little shimmer to my lips, and that will also make your lips look a little tiny bit fuller as well. All right, now what am I going to do about this mop of mine before I get to take my after picture in the picture for the group that I need. What do you think? Should I curl it? Should I straighten it? What should I do? I think the easiest thing will probably be to try to just curl it, because I do have it in a bit of a braid right now as well. So that braid is going to make my hair a little kinky. So it'll probably be easier to put some curls in it than it will be to straighten it. But this is the finished look, you guys. What do you think? Do you like it? I think it looks not too bad. I had a lot of fun creating. I really like trying new looks and creating new looks. And I love that you guys tune in and keep me company. If you like what you see, just make sure you show me some love. Share it with anyone you want to share it with. If you think that there's any of your friends or family that would enjoy my page, that would like to tune in, you can always invite them at any time to like my page, to follow my page, or invite them to watch the video with you. The more, the merrier. I would love to grow my page and share my love of these products and share my own looks that I do with you guys. So please do show me some love and share. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you don't already, make sure you like and follow this page so that you keep up to date. Anytime that I do these live videos or anything like that, you will be the first to know. All right, you guys. So that's it. Step 1 of transforming a tired night shift nurse with 3 hours of sleep is complete. Now I just got to work on the hair, change my clothes, and then I should be good for a little while. Anyways. Okay, have a great day, you guys. Enjoy the sunshine if you have the opportunity to. And I will see you tomorrow.